Now at 5, the anniversary of a program helping hundreds of Southeast Kansas kids pursue a higher education. Plus, Fort Scott prepares to bring in a skating rink just in time for the Christmas season, and
how President-elect Trump's cabinet is taking shape. I'm Cristian Benavides in West Palm Beach, Florida, with the uphill battle for his Attorney General pick, former Representative Matt Gaetz.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
It's been 5 years since the launch of the Neodache Promise Scholarship Program. This is KOIM News at 5. I'm Dow Quick. Today, Neodache High School celebrated the 5th anniversary of the scholarship with this assembly. The scholarship covers tuition for students in the Neodache School District to attend either university, technical college, or community college. The program allows students to follow their dreams and career goals without worrying about the cost. During its first 5 years, the scholarship has helped 148 Neodache High School graduates.
College is getting so expensive now, and anything we can do to alleviate those barriers to success is huge for students.
To qualify for the scholarship, students need to have at least a 2.0 GPA. A new activity is coming to the Christmas on the Bricks celebration in Fort Scott, Kansas, a synthetic ice skating rink. It's been a community effort to create the rink, with organizers hoping to bring a new draw for the city. The cost to create that synthetic rink and purchase supplies, about $50,000. City of Fort Scott is providing the Gathering Square Pavilion and electricity for the rink, but all funds to purchase the rink and skates was collected by the Fort Scott Chamber of Commerce through fundraising and donations.
That's kind of gave us the drive to just keep going and trying to get this achieved. So it's been great to hear everybody, the feedback, and that they're excited about it, and knowing that we can bring something to the community that we've never had here before.
The kickoff for the rink will be the weekend of Christmas on the Bricks in Fort Scott, December 6th. The plan is for the rink to be open each weekend after that through January 5th. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy now for a first look at the weather.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a pretty good Tuesday for us today. A little bit cooler than what we saw yesterday with the showers and thunderstorms that rolled through. 58 is where we stand in Joplin, much of the same in Pittsburgh. 55, Iola, a little bit warmer once you get into our southern counties. Bonita sitting at 63, 61 in Monette. And we'll have a drop off as we go through the evening hours. Clear skies, little chilly, not bad, 50s down to 47 by 10, but eventually we'll dip down into the upper 30s later on tonight. Pretty much clear skies, but you can see some clouds shooting by just to our north, a few little showers. So we are going to get partly cloudy skies as we go through the overnight hours. And our temperatures, we're going to start to dip off as we go through tonight into the upper 30s. So a little bit cooler the next few days. We'll talk about that here in just a bit.
See you soon. President-elect Trump gets a front row seat in the space race as he attends the launch of a rocket owned by his friend and benefactor, billionaire Elon Musk. Meanwhile, Trump is pushing hard for his cabinet picks to win confirmation in the Republican-controlled Senate, despite some serious accusations against them. Cristian Benavides is in West Palm Beach, Florida, with details.
President-elect Donald Trump left Florida on Trump Force One, headed for Texas to watch the launch of a SpaceX rocket.
We have liftoff.
The Starship, which is the world's largest and most powerful rocket, is designed to one day conduct missions to the moon and Mars.
We want to reach Mars before the end of my term.
Trump is accompanying SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, who has become one of his most influential backers. Musk has already been named co-chair of Trump's committee to slash the size of government.
The president-elect is also pushing Republican senators to get behind one of his more controversial choices, Attorney General pick Matt Gaetz.
The House Ethics Committee is determining whether it will release its report about the former congressman, detailing some of its findings into allegations that include sexual misconduct.
She observed to her right Representative Gaetz having sex with her friend who was 17 at the time.
An attorney representing a woman who claims she was paid to attend sex parties with Gaetz says he has turned over to the committee Venmo and PayPal transactions showing payments for sex and text messages where Gaetz refers to illegal drugs in code words. Vice President-elect J.D. Vance will escort Gates to Capitol Hill Wednesday for meetings with senators, including Louisiana's John Kennedy, who says confirmation won't be easy.
I wouldn't bet my house on it one way or the other. And if I were betting your house, which would be a lot easier, I have to say I don't know.
Vance will also be on the Hill with Pete Hegseth, the former Fox News host, who has been picked to head up the Pentagon. Cristian Benavides, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Hegseth admits he settled a lawsuit with a woman who accused him of sexual assault to keep the allegation, which he denies, from ruining his career. Gates also denies any wrongdoing. Prosecutors in New York say they'll oppose any effort from President-elect Trump to dismiss his hush money conviction. However, in a court filing today, the prosecution suggested the judge delay the case until after Trump's second term, saying it raises unprecedented legal questions. The former president was convicted on all 34 counts of falsifying business records in a cover-up scheme to silence an adult film star and influence the 2016 election. Trump denies those allegations and was due to be sentenced on November 26th. Still ahead, some encouraging news in the war against cancer.
November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month. I'm Danya Backus with a new report showing survival has improved, but more work needs to be done.
And the best candidate for a CT scan to detect lung cancer. Those stories next in Health Watch. Topping today's Health Watch, a CT scan for lung cancer detection can make a life-saving difference. Today, a doctor at Freeman's Lung Institute in Joplin demonstrated the potential of the diagnostic tool. He stresses that the scans are especially important for smokers and might be covered by insurance.
The guidelines say that you have to have a 20-pack year history and you have to be between 50 and 80 years of age. So a pack year is the equivalent of smoking 1 pack a day for a year. So if you're smoking 2 packs a day, it's only 6 months to get to a pack year.
This is Lung Cancer Awareness Month. Lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer deaths in the U.S. A new report from the American Lung Association shows while survival has improved, more work needs to be done. Danya Backus shares one woman's battle against the disease.
7 years ago, non-smoker Rona Cook-White was diagnosed with early-stage lung cancer.
When I would work out, I get really tired.
After surgery to remove the cancerous nodule, doctors were optimistic.
He said, okay, everything looks good. You're healed. When we catch it this early, this is a good thing.
2 years later, she was having chest pains, and after multiple doctor's visits, Rona learned her cancer had returned and spread.
That 3x5 grew to 17x17. And there were multiple nodules scattered throughout the right lung and now the left lung.
This year's lung cancer report from the American Lung Association shows people with lung cancer are living longer. The survival rate has improved 26% in the last 5 years.
There are several reasons. One, people being tested earlier. Less people are smoking. Number one cause.
Most effective. Another reason, biomarker testing, which looks for changes in the tumor's DNA to help determine best treatment options. But gaps are hindering progress against the leading cause of cancer deaths.
Only 15 states require the biomarkers to be covered by insurance, even though it's a standard of care.
Dr. Aguilar says increasing screening rates is also critical to catch cancer earlier.
Smells good.
Now 52 years old, Rona is taking a targeted therapy pill daily.
I believe there's a cure, and I believe that it's coming soon.
She shares her story to give others hope. Danya Backus, CBS News, Whittier, California.
The report also closely tracks lung cancer screening nationally and by state. In 2023, only 16% of those eligible were screened nationally. Rhode Island has the best screening rating at 28.6, while Wyoming has the worst at just 8.6. New rules from the FDA take effect this week, requiring drug makers to be clearer about the risks and side effects of medications without using medical jargon. The rules, which kick in this week, will impact TV and radio ads, but they don't apply to claims made by social media influencers. Hot cocoa or green tea could protect your heart when you're stressed. A study by the University of Birmingham found that the flavonols in those drinks protect your blood flow and the system that delivers oxygen to your brain. Flavonols are a compound found in some fruits, vegetables, teas, and nuts. Cocoa or green tea can even counteract some of the negative effects of eating a fatty meal. And that is a look at today's health news. Later, what might be some of the more popular toys under the Christmas tree.
Guess what? Kids are already thinking about their toy wish list for the holidays. I'm Michael George with the hottest toys this season and how you can snag one before it's too late.
Plus, we're cooling down even more over the next few days. We're going to look at that coming up. Well, it turned out to be a pretty nice Tuesday for us today. Quite a bit of sunshine after all the rain that we had yesterday. Of course, clear skies, and the sun is now setting. Gets dark so early, and will continue to do so over the next month. Nice shot. Indigo Sky Casino and Resort, Indigo, just outside of Seneca, Missouri. No rain today, but look at the month. Almost 7 inches of rain for the month of November. Of course, August was dry, September was dry, October was dry, and then we turned the corner. So now we're only behind by about 7 inches, 6.5 to 7 inches, when we were behind by 13 or 14 inches. Temperatures right now 60 in Stockton, Neosho 64 in Bentonville. Miami 62, 58 in Chanute, but it looks good. 7th and range line sitting at 58. Northerly winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Through the evening, 50s, 40s, but kind of cold tonight. Eventually, we get down into the upper 30s for overnight lows. Plus, the winds are going to pick up. As we go into Wednesday, we'll have west, northwesterly winds, gusts 25 upwards to 30 miles per hour. They calm down tomorrow night, and then breezy again, gusts 20 to 25 once we get into Thursday afternoon. So a little bit on the windy side over the next couple days. Pretty much clear skies, few clouds skirting our northern counties. We have a few little showers, north central parts of Kansas. This is ushering in a little cooler shot of air over the next few days. Some of these clouds are going to skirt through, but we should stay dry as that little back wave. You can see our upper level low, parts of North Dakota. So this is kind of ushering in some cooler Canadian air that we are going to see over the next several days. This little low tracks across the Great Lakes, so we have airflow out of Canada. Once it passes by, we get a pretty nice weekend. We're going to get some clouds in here, but temperatures will start to warm up. And then we start to see some storm systems loading up that will most likely affect us once we go into Thanksgiving. Of course, a lot of people are traveling, so we're going to be watching that as we go through the next several days. All right, by morning, sitting into the upper 30s, 39 Stockton, 39 in Grove, Chanute, down to about 37 degrees. Lower 50s by noon, breezy, plenty of sunshine. I think most of us are going to have a high temperature of 53, 54, 55 degrees, so a little bit cooler than what we have seen today. Then it gets cold Thursday morning, temps near freezing, and then still sunshine on Thursday, but high temperatures near 50, so even a little bit cooler on Thursday, and then our temperatures drop below freezing into the upper 20s by the time Friday rolls around. All right, here's your day planner. 39 in the morning, 50 by 11, by 3 p.m., 53 degrees, and then we start to trail off, but clear skies all day long for us on Wednesday. 50 on Thursday, 52 on Friday, 59 Saturday, so it's a nice quiet week. Temperatures a little bit below normal for the second half of November. Rain chances on Monday, and then we're going to watch that system next Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures will be flirting cold enough that you may see some wintry weather with that system.
Oh, don't like the sound
Yeah,
of that.
so we'll have to watch it.
Welcome back from vacation.
Yeah, it's good to be home.
You were warm and on a beach.
I know.
Thanks, Doug. Experts warn cities around the world could face a $1 trillion bill by 2050 as rising seas and inland flooding take their toll. Engineers in Denmark are building a unique flood-fighting tunnel to store more than 2.6 million gallons of water to help protect the capital city. More and more U.S. cities are changing their landscapes to become sponge cities to control stormwater and adapt to climate change.
We will also have more of these very high intensity events, which we normally call cloudbursts, where you feel like the whole sky is just emptying out at once. And depending on where in the city they just empty out all of this water, it can really create problems.
Nearly half of all U.S. homes are threatened by extreme weather conditions. That's according to Realtor.com, a study that examined the potential impact of climate change on the country's housing market. Coming up, what's expected to be some of the best-selling toys for Christmas? Topping today's Consumer Watch, U.S. regulators are updating vehicle safety ratings starting with the 2026 models. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is adding new technologies to its 5-star ratings program: pedestrian automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, blind spot warning, and intervention. The changes were required by the 2021 bipartisan infrastructure law. The holidays are fast approaching, and that means kids are already making their toy wish lists. Michael George shows us the hottest toys this year and how to find them before it's too late.
The hunt for that holiday toy every kid wants has already started.
If you're looking for some of the hottest ones of the year, it may already be pretty hard to find them.
Marissa Silva with the Toy Insider gave us the inside scoop on what toys are already flying off the shelves, starting with a viral hit on TikTok.
This is the Color Wonder Magic Light Brush from Crayola.
What makes it magic? It only colors on this special paper, so no mess. It works just like a regular paintbrush.
Absolutely, yeah, but
there's
mess.
no paint.
Yes, which parents will really appreciate.
Another toy on many wish lists, Ms. Rachel.
Hi, friends.
A doll selling for $30, modeled after the YouTube sensation.
It's a little horse.
This is the Speak and Sing Miss Rachel doll.
VR goggles to step into my secret lab.
Bill Nye's Chemistry Lab, also selling for $30, turns a smartphone into VR goggles.
Kids can learn the basic building blocks of chemistry.
Hatchimals, a top toy seller year after year, is offering this $70 Alive Surprise mystery hatch. But if you're looking for something on a smaller budget, Barbie is back, and much smaller.
When you twist it up and you pop off the top, you get little Barbie and Ken dolls.
Wow. Toys from the mini Barbie Land collection sell for as low as $3. So how do you score a hard-to-find toy before they're all gone?
One of the best things that you can do is shop in person. Go to your local retail store where you're not competing with the entire country to find some of the hottest toys.
And the time is now. Many Black Friday sales have already started. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Now, criminals try to capitalize on toys this time of year by selling knockoffs. Experts say it's important to buy toys only from trusted retailers and distributors. Yeah, Black Friday, Cyber Monday are coming soon. A new survey from Bank of America shows younger generations plan to spend more this holiday season, with Gen Zers planning to spend an average of $3,300 and millennials $4,000 compared to Gen X with $1,200 and baby boomers at $800. Final check of the forecast coming up next. Up next on the CBS Evening News, the $3 billion business focused on keeping students safe from school shootings. Then on KOIM News at 6, more on the success of that program helping to pay for higher education for hundreds of area students. Plus, details of that skating rink coming to Southeast Kansas, and 3 Fairland, Oklahoma softball players signed to play at Fort Scott Community College. Stay with us for the CBS Evening News and then KOIM News at 6. The weather pleasant overall, but it's trending cooler and cooler.
Yeah, it is going to get cooler as we go through the next few days. Upper 30s tonight, 53 tomorrow. Still nice days. We're going to have plenty of sunshine. A little windy for us tomorrow and Thursday, and then we get back into the 60s by the second half of the weekend.
That'll be welcome. Thanks for joining us. The CBS Evening News is next, and of course, we're going to be right back here for KOIM News at 6. See you then. Let's make it a great evening.